Hello and welcome back to our Benjamin Franklin scientific campaign on Civilization VII. This is Scott Venom. In the last episode we declared war on Xerxes and we captured Baghdad from Hatshepsut. We sieged Xerxes' capital and we also sieged and captured Xerxes' town of Raga, which we're currently in the process of razing to the ground. We are over settlement limit by just one settlement, but whenever we do end up catching Xerxes' capital, we are going to be over that settlement limit a little bit farther. So I'm not going to capture Aquileia just yet, just so we're not too far over that limit. Unhappiness is already quite rampant in our civilization, so I don't want to make that any worse than it is. And looks like Hatshepsut is probably going to start attacking our treasure convoys here shortly. So let's upgrade that to our Arquebusa, and we're going to convert Roma to our religion with that move so we can continue spreading our religion. Let's move him to Chickasaw, and then let's move him down here. We have another treasure convoy that we can start moving over from Barcelona. I'm not sure why we have so many more treasure convoys this playthrough than we did in our MENA playthrough when we were prioritizing economic victory. I'm not sure if it's just we have more distant land settlements or if they're just bigger settlements overall. But while defending, our scout was destroyed by a cog. Thanks, cog. I appreciate that. Xerxes is trying to sue for peace. He's going to give us Pathragada, which I believe we're already raising. Oh, no, that's Raga we're raising. But we don't want your stinky town. Let's reject. We are winning that war. We're doing so much better than we were when the war started in the beginning of the age. So Valladolid has a growth point, so let's get the 4 food and 2 happiness is probably going to be our best option. Amina wants military aid, which we will be happy to support because that military aid will really help our units out in that war with Xerxes. Wat Cadnal has a building, so we could build a guild hall. It's probably going to be our best option in terms of getting that gold situation turned back around. These missionaries are really getting on my nerves with converting Wat Cadnal. We're just going back and forth converting, and it's starting to get really annoying. Let's attack this army commander while we can. And then we will use our Lancer right here should be able to clear this knight up, and it does. I want to get that bombard off the river right here, so let's move it into... Well, that's not what I want to do. Here we go. And then we'll use our galleon to bombard the Harran. I don't think we're going to need this many Lancer around here, so let's move him over. Get him moving down the river. And our fleet commander can bombard Xerxes' capital. Should destroy that knight maybe, and it does. And we capture Xerxes' capital. So we are going to keep that city, or keep that settlement. This galleon I do want to push over here to protect our treasure convoys. Let's get that treasure point right there, and then another one coming over from Zaragoza. Just because I feel like Hatshepsut is just going to be kind of annoying attacking our treasure convoys, so we'll move that galleon over. Army commander's got a Tercio, so let's move him and then put this other Tercio in with this commander to heal up. Xerxes may end up attacking our Tercio in the capital here. I'm not sure what he's doing with the settler. If he's trying to settle up here just to get his settlements back, that's a dumb move. We do have access to the resources, so they slotted in nicely. Our empire resources are looking really good. And with Roma fully converted, we can move our missionary over to Burgala. Burdigala? I don't know. Something like that. And this arquebusa can move over. Where should we put him? Let's move him up here. And then let's ensure this military commander is right there. Cannot hit that knight just yet, so let's wait for the knight to come over to us. Okay, so we got 2 arquebusa and 1 lancer. Let's grab one more unit for this military commander. I think maybe a bombard would be good. And I'll throw him in with the army commander. Then we're going to move that army commander down here, because I believe this is Hatshepsut's distant land settlements. So we could start moving down there and then always use our gold reserves to buy any other units that we may need. We have that treasure convoy making its way down to our original continent for that other treasure fleet point. And we will continue our... I wish that was frustrating. I thought because I took that ship, he would have moved over, but guess not. But our fleet commander does have a upgrade point, so we can upgrade him, and we'll continue down this engagement path. +3 combat strength for naval units within the command radius when attacking other naval units. We do have a lot of missionaries to be moving. Raga has been... I'm not really too worried about Raga since it's not going to be part of our civilization. What I am annoyed about is Wat Cabnal. It just keeps getting converted every single... I feel like every turn we hit next, someone's trying to spread their religion to Wat Cabnal. I remember in one of the Civilization games, there used to be missionaries that could fight each other, so they couldn't engage in combat with regular units, but they could engage in combat with other missionaries. I'm not sure why they took that away. And we will kill that knight with our strong navy. I'm just going to leave this galleon there. I'm going to hit on the heel for now. But whenever Xerxes inevitably starts moving his units over to defend his capital, we should be able to cut him off. See, this I knew this is what they were doing. They were attacking my treasure convoy. Leave my treasure convoy alone. Leave it alone. And this fleet commander's got another promotion, so we've already finished. Actually, let's just get this last engagement one, and it's fully... Oh, there's 2 more engagement, +3 combat strength for naval units when defending. So let's fully do that engagement, then we can move on to the next tree. Oh, Xerxes is really pushing his units up here. I cannot attack that when it's in the water, but I can attack Harran. And we'll wipe out that military commander. This fool has started sieging Baghdad. Oh, sieging Baghdad for no reason at all. Just an easy wipe out, and then we're going to move our missionary into the center of Baghdad to spread our religion to the center. Let's use that one point to get the rural. And then we need it on the rural as well. So we got the majority in our religion there. I'm not worried about that again because I am just going to be destroying or razing this town. And I believe if we start destroying some of the districts, it should be a quicker process to raise it. I could just be totally making that up, but it sounds like it would be true, so let's do that. And we'll throw a fortified district to there. Stop converting like I know. Stop it. And here's our bombard that we needed. And we'll start moving that commander down. We have found the independent of Shanjing, the militaristic independent here. Destroy that heavy archer, and then we can finish off with this galleon, and then we'll move our boats around to disperse. And we'll continue moving our missionaries over. Jose's completed a milestone for a treasure fleet. So we've completed a menagerie, so we've got pavilion and medieval walls. Let's hit a pavilion. Maybe not. Let's not get a pavilion. Wow, that's only going to give us 2 culture. It's not really worth it. I guess let's grab a missionary just to spread our religion a little more. Is there any space for pavilion here? There is. We could get a farm up there, but we can build out here for our fishing boats that yield quite a lot of food, so I'm not worried about the farm. Let's move our tercio back into the capital. We will heal up that and then move our lancer there. So this should go down. Let's focus fire, get rid of that knight, hopefully. Maybe not, but we'll get a major victory here. And we've captured another one of Xerxes' settlements. We're raising this one as well. Then we can start moving our units over towards Iraq that we're also going to raise. Let's put our commander and our bombard in there. I believe this army commander has, yep, it has a point, so we're going to get assault once again. And then we will throw him in there. And with the units up here, we're just going to destroy or pillage some of these. While we're raising our settlement, we have 100% production towards missionaries and temples. So let's go ahead and throw that in Madrid. And this galleon, Don't really have anywhere to put the galleon for now. So I guess let's throw him in the fleet commander, and then we'll throw him in the fleet commander as well. And then we'll leave this one there just to protect this capital area. And heal up that fleet commander. And Baghdad's got a majority of our religion, so that's perfect. We get a little bit of gold for that as well. We'll just move our Lancer over to Urag and then put him in Baghdad. And these missionaries can continue over to Jose's capital. And one can go over there. Urban. So this is frustrating. Rural. So we can throw it there and convert it back. But Catherine's going to convert it back to her stupid religion next turn. And Taikao needs to be reconverted back to us as well. Treasure Fleet point. Oh, Treasure Fleet is desperately trying to run away. I cannot get in with the Arquebuster, so let's not waste our time with that. We do get another treasure fleet that's going to make its way over. Valladolid is unhappy. Thankfully we have a little bit of gold, but we don't have anything to spend the gold on to increase happiness, because of the war weariness is what's messing with us. But this army commander, let's move it down towards Hatshepsut. We may even encounter some of her units on the way. Get rid of that. And that swordsman should go down next turn. And then we'll move one of them galleons over. Stole one of my treasure convoys. That's crazy. Okay. She's up here somewhere. Where's she at? And Q-Town has some more growth. So, let's see what we can do. It's 34 food, 32 production. May even be worth converting this over to a city. Let's look on our resource menu. So we've got the 3 cities so far. Q-Town with 34, 32. Baghdad's doing well with 39 production. You know, I think I may even... Let's convert this to a city. Spend a little bit of gold. And then we can get a sawmill in... Let's not put it in the capital. Let's get any other age of stonecutter. 7-2. Let's start over this mine, and then we can reallocate that to a specialist. We are -9 happiness now. I've converted it to a city, but we can fix that with a temple. And there's no more gold, so let's grow the city with a specialist. So we got +2 science, +2 culture, 0.5. That looks like it's going to be the best option. So let's grab that. Oh, we got another one as well, so let's grab it again. We have medieval walls and pavilion over here, but we're not going to get that. Let's get the conquistador. Of course. Just being generally annoying. And then Q-Town, we can start work on a university. Let's build up our science a little more. Could throw it there for the +7 or remove the woodcutter for a +8. Let's put it there for the +7. And we don't have any more resources to assign, so now it's a city. We can assign more resources to it. That's annoying. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do that. And we can turn our lances around. District defenses look like they were fully destroyed there. Kind of frustrating that I cannot hit the knight from there. You'll think it just being 2 over we should be able to hit, but we cannot. I think our fleet commander is probably good. I'm going to move him over just to help with visibility a little more. And then the bombard, let's move the bombard over. Let's move it over there, because as soon as we've taken Urag, we can make our way down and around here. Either that, or we could just move straight over to Gao, which is Hatshepsut's capital. I'm not sure which way we're going to go just yet. Alright, where's our treasure convoy at? Finish off that swordsman, so we're going to get more experience on our fleet commander. And then this fleet commander, let's just sleep. We will deploy this lancer over here to take care of this knight. So Baghdad has been fully converted up as Xerxes is going to attempt to reconvert next turn, so let's leave him there. And then I need a missionary in a rural district. We got the majority of our religion in Chickasaw. Let's just take this and raise it. So it's going to take 15 turns to raise, but in the meantime, we got truffles, and we have silk. So silk gives us plus 10% culture. So 14, 29. Silk is a city resource. So we can only assign it to cities. It looks like 9 is going to be our lowest in terms of culture. Let's throw it on there. Okay, so I guess raising these resources didn't really do anything in terms of how long it takes the city to be destroyed. Just frustrating, but it's neither here nor there at this point. Let's sleep him back in there, and then this missionary we're going to move out towards a rural district so we can convert it, and our treasure fleet can make its way over to Zaragoza. There's the treasure thing that they stole. Let's steal it back. It's mine. The world has contracted. New shipping lanes bring goods once unknown to markets, and along with them, the desire for more. One's importance in this new world is built upon what one can buy, and not who one's father was. Money is a great leveler, and feudal lords now find themselves waiting upon the whims of merchants without land or title, but with the cash and influence of a duke. Manufacturing and mercantile areas of the city grow increasingly wealthy as a result, but as they do so, they demand more and more attention, goods, and rights. So we continue the crisis here. So we get plus 50% food and happiness maintenance for specialists. Impoverished nobility, we get plus 1 gold maintenance for military units. Tax farming, negative 50% gold in towns, or religious tax exemptions, minus 2 gold per displayed relic. Oh man, none of these are particularly that good. I think we could probably afford the gold maintenance. So let's go with that for now. We make him plus 190, so it's not terrible. Well, we need to push him out to a rural district so we can get our religion over there. Xerxes is trying so hard to fight his way out. I'm not sure if there's any way out for Xerxes at this point. Can I get my galleon in there? Oh, I can. Nice. Then the Tercio can attack as well. And this Tercio can join this military commander right here. So 3 turns until Raga is fully raised, and then 9 turns until Harran is raised. Okay, doesn't look like Xerxes is going to bother messing with us too much there, so we can move our missionary over. And then Army Commander, we can build defensive fortifications around our units. And the district of Orag has been captured, so let's raise it. It's going to take 7 turns. It's not too bad. And in those 7 turns, we do get a little bit more Empire resources. The question is, do we move our commander over towards Rao? I think we're already so far over the settlement limit, it's not really going to be an issue at this point. So I say we move it over to Rao, continue the war. Hit that, and then you can go into the center and fully convert this city. Give us a little more gold. Now, if Hosea would give us open borders, that would be really helpful. Nice. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Jose. And I don't know if we're probably not going to keep Ravenna unless there's a major resource that we can't see up here. I'm probably not going to keep Ravenna. Okay, and Xerxes has a knight over here. So let's deploy our army. There's probably no point in deploying the whole army, but that's neither here nor there. And we will sink that independent power galleon. Whack Cabinel again. Every time, every turn. Go away. Convert it back, put another plus 37 gold. So we're making 47 food, 45 production. So is there anything here that would increase our production? Armor. And this Terrestrial can go in this army commander as well. And army commander is going to go in this city. I believe that is Xerxes' equivalent, the Noyan of an army commander, so that's why it's a little easier for us to take. And on this galleon, let's just sleep it here for now. And this army commander can heal up. Archbishop can stay in Baghdad for now. I believe she's over here somewhere messing with me. Oh, I probably should have done focus fire. Oh well, I think this knight's going down now anyways. Maybe. Maybe not. Taikal has been attacked and we've lost an arquebuser. Mongolian Empire. No. There she is. I knew she was somewhere being annoying. So, activating distant lands on any water tile, +1 movement for treasure convoys. We finished our pavilion up here, so let's build. Now, how far are we behind on science? We're at +300. Confucius is absolutely destroying us on science, +529. Do we still have a... we could do a research collaboration with Jose, so that's what we're going to do. And let's focus on a research initiative. Gang can hit. So that's what we're going to do. We can up the knights. I don't know if our Lancer going to survive. No, our Lancer is going to sacrifice itself for the glory of Spain. Oh, did he capture it back? Oh, that's annoying. Guess it's my fault for leaving it undefended while I was raising it. Stop converting my places over, you fool. Xerxes, be gone. I wonder where Xerxes is coming from in terms of this distant lands. He must have a settlement over here somewhere. But we are going to end this episode here as we move into the next turn. I really appreciate everyone watching. This episode has just been the continuation of our war against Xerxes. So that's why we're going to pick up in the next one. This has been Scott Venom. Once again, I appreciate everyone watching. If you have any feedback for me at all, please do leave it in the comments. Anything really helps me out and it helps this series grow and it helps me grow as a content creator. So I appreciate everyone watching. If you like the video, please do leave a like on it, and I'll see everyone in the next one.